Sometimes out there, I wonder what happened to Crescent City. It used to be the funnest place in the world. What happened to it? This is what happened. The United States government came out there and they found the best berry picking grounds in the whole country. They found black huckleberries, indigenous blackberries, all kinds of things, strange mushrooms that they hadn't seen before. And they said, you know what? This place is so freaking beautiful that we should cut it all down and build a big prison. And so that's what they did. And at first, it wasn't that bad. I mean, when you lived in Crescent City, it wasn't so. There a bunch of work came up. Chet Spearing projects came because they were planning on being able to house all the prison guards. You know what I mean, and making a bunch of money that way. My dad was on that job. But then, what happened was the families of the prison guards came, and when the families of the prison guards came, they came from Southern California. And before they came, there was a lot of talk. There was a lot more talk than there is today about Jefferson State and making California a different state than Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? And what happened is all these people down from San Francisco, San Luis Obispo, Tehachapi, from all the other prisons, they moved up to Crescent City. And then they brought with them this thing that was going big in white America back then. It was called the decency committees. And when they brought their decency committees, the first thing they did was they tried to outlaw skateboarding, which used to be the biggest thing in Crescent City, just in case you didn't know. And now it's a few people that do it. Yeah, there's a big thing at the skate park, but it used to be that that's what you did in Crescent City. Everywhere was a skate spot. Murphy's was a skate spot. The Maze was a skate spot. The real estate office was a skate spot. The McClendon Law Office was a skate spot. The place that is now the McElfresh Law Office was a skate spot. The escape hatch was a skate spot. But very slowly, they started swashing out, and the cops would come on every day. Back then, Detective Doyle was just a street officer, and we used to call him Officer Butt Cheeks. Because he would come to every single skate spot and run us off of it. So after they outlawed skateboarding, there's nothing left to do. And there's all these new kids from the Southern California coming up and teaching us to do other stuff besides skateboard. And so all the people that graduated in 1996, it's probably the last group of people in Crescent City that got to graduate in an environment that was worthwhile. And they all left. They seen it coming. They all moved to Arcata, joined the military, whatever. Except for Brandon. Brandon, you stayed. Somebody stayed loyal to the stoil. Whatever. But now that you can't skateboard anywhere except the skate park, and even that is not very auspicious. You know what I mean? And even all the way back then, all of my friends that were skateboarding before then, they all fucking got on meth. And now instead of going to the skate spot, it's all about going to San Quentin. What happened to Crescent City was that a bunch of people came from somewhere else and thought they knew better than us. A bunch of people that didn't know about skateboarders thought they knew better than skateboarding, and so they shut it down. But they didn't know that what was right around the corner was a lot worse than skateboarding, and that was meth. And I would have much rather everybody in fucking Crescent City been a fucking skateboarder instead of a fucking drug addict. Fuck your prison, and fuck you cutting down our motherfucking berry fields, you fucking lames. Thanks for ruining our fucking town, America.